Good day everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I look a bit crazy because I had a crazy accident happen today with my eyes, and they definitely look a lot better than how they looked when the incident happened, but my eyes are still very sore and very sensitive. I talked a little bit about it on Twitter, but I haven't really explained like what exactly happened. I'm trying to see. Maybe if I can get a close up. My eyes are very sensitive to light right now. Yeah, they're looking so much better. This one's not as, oh, this one is a lot darker. These were very puffy and very large. It's a very weird thing that happened. So I went to the gym today and I was there not even that long, and we're gonna get some light so you guys can see me. Okay, I turned on some light. My vision is so blurred. It honestly looks like there's fog in my house. It's so weird, so bizarre. So anyways, I was at the gym today and I was doing an exercise with, you know, those like elastic band cables that are used for like stretching. My pupils are also extremely dilated because I went to the eye doctor and they put these drops in to make them very big. Maybe they're not as big. So anyways, I was doing the stretch thing and I was going back with it, and I had it on a pole. So I had restraint on the elastic band with the pole, and then I went to do an exercise up here and the elastic band rolled up the back of the, whatever it was, the pole that it was on. So it was very tight in the back when it happened, so a huge, like, I feel like a little out of it right now, so I'm sorry that this is kind of like, I don't really feel myself right now. So the elastic band had a lot of tension on it, and then it smacked back, and my eye, it happened so quick that my eyes weren't reflexed enough to shut in time, so the elastic band slapped against both my eyeballs, and immediately I fell down to the ground, and I was in shock. I was like, what the frick just happened? I think I swore. And then like my eyes just immediately started watering and they hurt so bad. It was like I've never been punched in the face, but it felt like being punched in the face, but like slapped. Like having your eyeballs slapped is not a good feeling. It was so strange and so bizarre. I like didn't understand what was happening for like the first like 30 seconds. I was so confused. And then I was just like trying to open my eyes, and like they were just so sensitive, and like it like hurt to open, and I felt like I was like going to pass out. I wanted to sleep. Like that was like one of the first things that I wanted to do, was I just wanted to like pass out. I didn't. I stayed awake, and I was just like trying to like calm myself because I was getting like really worked up and freaked out because I was like, oh my god, am I gonna be blind? Like what's gonna happen? And I just didn't want to have like a panic attack on top of everything. My eyes are like watering, and I just started training with this trainer who like is the one who set this up for me. And he like felt so bad and was just like trying to help me and he just kept saying that he was sorry, and then he got me some paper towels because literally my face was just like dripping down with tears, and it wasn't like crying tears, it was just like what is it called, I don't know, I couldn't control it. Basically the tears were just coming, and I had like snot coming down my face. It was involuntary. So he gets me like a wet towel, and I'm just like letting it sit there and just trying to soothe my eyes. And then I stood up like maybe 15 minutes later, and I was like, okay, like I can see now. And when it happened, I was like kind of like, I was like seeing stars and like fuzziness. Like, I don't know, if you've ever been hit in the head, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So all that dissipated and I could kind of see a little bit more clear, but my vision started to blur a little. And so I was like, okay, I feel like I can continue working out. Like I don't want to feel like or seem like a baby. So I started walking on the treadmill, felt fine, and then I was like, okay, my vision's starting to go a lot more blurry. So then I was done with the treadmill, and then we were gonna start working out like normal. And I was like, okay, I'm just curious. Like at this point I hadn't looked in the mirror, and I went over and I looked in the mirror. My eyes were bloodshot. The bags under my eyes were so like big and puffy. Like this, you can't even tell anymore, but like they were literally so thick you could grab the bag and just like pull on it. Like it was that like crazy. I look at myself and I like got really scared. I was like, oh my god, I've never looked so scary in my life. I was like, I need to go home. So I was like, I am gonna go get my stuff, I'm gonna leave so I don't scare anyone by how I look. And then I'm glad I left because like as I was leaving, I like started like feeling like I was going to have a panic attack. I just felt very weird and like not myself. I don't know why or what caused that, but I just started getting in my head, I think and it was just like, oh my god, is this gonna be like a permanent damage? Like my eyes still really hurt, like they feel really sore. So I'm like looking at my GPS and my vision's like so hard to see my screen. I'm just like asking Siri, I'm like, is there a vision care service around here? Like, Siri, help me. And so I find this vision place and I call them. I'm like, hi, do you have any walk-ins right now? And they're like, yeah, actually we do. So I go in, I'm texting Daniel, I'm like sending him a picture of like my eyes, and I'm like, I'm going to the eye doctor to figure out what's wrong with me. Hopefully nothing's wrong. And so he's like, he was at a lunch, and he's like, do you want me to come meet you? And I was like, okay, like, cause I was really scared. I didn't know like if this is going to be like a permanent thing or what was going to happen. So I go into the doctor, and I have sunglasses on at this point because my eyes are very sensitive to light. So I fill out all the paperwork. Like, so annoying. They're like, here's 5 pieces of paper that you can fill out. And I'm like, I can't even like see straight, and you're having me fill out all this paperwork. Like, can we do this afterwards? So I'm like scribbling on the paper because I'm just upset that I have to even do this. So none of it was legible. Sorry about it. And finally I get called in. They do all these tests, and she looks in with her magnifying glass, and she's like, oh, yep, your cornea is scratched. Oh, yep. And I'm like, oh my god. I start like breathing really heavily, and I'm like, oh my god, like this is really scary. Like, is this gonna be permanent? Like, she wasn't saying anything else, and she was like checking the other eye. So this is the eye that's scratched. The cornea is scratched. This eye is fine. It's still really blurry, but it's not scratched. And she was like, yeah, it's gonna take a while to heal, but it's gonna be okay. She said that I got really lucky. It was more on the bottom side of the cornea. If it had been higher, could have been a lot more damaging. And like, oh my god, would I have been blind? Like, could I have like lost vision in that eye, or what would have happened? Maybe my vision would be reduced. I don't know. So it was a really scary moment, because like you're like having vision is so like, until you're like, I don't know, I feel like people like, what is that word? Like I feel so out of it. Take it for granted. Vision. They take their vision for granted. I know there's so many people who are blind in this world, but like to be faced with like wondering like if your vision's going to like go away or something really made me appreciate the fact that I can see. I was just really scared. And so Daniel met up with me. And we went home. He filled in my prescription, made me soup, and I laid down. I couldn't watch TV because my eyes were so sensitive to light. We closed all the blinds in the house. We closed that one and all the ones back there. So I just laid on the couch over there, put the fireplace on, and just was a lazy boy and just sat there. I was like, Daniel, can you read my text? I really can't see. Like, my screen was so blurry, because the drops that they added made it even more blurry for my eyes. It wasn't just the fact that my eyes got slapped. It was the fact that there were these droplets for the tests. So anyways, that is what happened with my eyes. Nearly went blind, possibly. So there you go. There's the story. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. The picture from the thumbnail was like right after it happened. Or not right after it happened, maybe like 40 minutes after it happened, because I was in the gym laying down for a while. So that's an example of kind of what it would look like. So I'm gonna go. I can't record anything else. This is my video for the day because my eyes are so sensitive. There's no way I could put ring lights up and film a video. So thank you guys for all your tweets and concerns about me. I love you. I will see you all tomorrow. Good and bye.